Jalla.
Yes, Jallow.
Yes. It's okay. Thank you very much, viewers. You reminded you're watching Dalaso TV, Gambia. We're broadcasting live.
Actually, to celebrate the right by Beijing Declaration in Beijing actually empower girls to ensure the girl child is empowered, is protected. We all know in the societies, girls have been the subject of domestic violence. Girls have been the subject of other issues that are limiting their lives in actually make sure they attain their full potential. Issues like child marriage, issues like FGM, gender-based violence, issues like physical abuse face in our societies. So this day is set aside to empower girls, to have them, to hear from girls, to have them set up their dreams, empower them, give them the pathway to realize their potentials, influence decisions, and also have their say in decision-making spaces. So today is the day that we have had so many potential issues that comes from girls themselves in order to spare the head the pathway of ensuring that their dreams are fully achieved.
Well, like you said, you mentioned so many important, things that normally affect, girls in this society. FGM is part of it, early marriage, and etc. At your ministry, how are you able? What are some of the mechanisms are you putting in place, ensuring that to tackle some of these things that are unfolding in our communities?
Thank you. At the Ministry of Gender, at our level, we are implementing policies and programs in ensuring that girls are protected. We have the Children's Act and the Children's Amendment Act that is having provisions in ensuring children are protected. We also have our structures at the regional level. We have these community child protection committees that we work with. We have our regional structures that are working with the communities in all the regions in the country, and synthesizing, conducting capacity buildings for stakeholders in ensuring that girls and every other child is protected. We have our other stakeholders that are also, whose capacities are also being to ensure we collaborate. We have the National Child Protection also Steering Committee that is also on a quarterly basis meets to report on issues that they have intervened in all of their intervention areas regarding child protection issues. And our partners, we do work with them. We have other programs that we use, that we worked on or doing or implementing to ensure that children are protected and are safe and empowered. We have this family strengthening program where we have cash transfer to vulnerable families, for example, orphans, the household, female household heads. We have the multiple disabled children who are receiving this. We also have the GVB funds that are also the victims of gender-based violence at the ministry level. We also have, right now, we have been accorded or approved by the government with a children development fund, a funds that will be used to support children who are vulnerable and are facing violence in all forms, be it education, be it health, be it protection, and other forms of support that vulnerable children will need in our state. We are also the custodian of the Shelter for Children in Bakote, where we host vulnerable children provide psychosocial support. We trace families for missing and we reintegrate children who are without families, and other host of services that we also do. We also, reunite families by also mediating cases, work on case management issues, ensuring that parents take care of their children through child support. We ensure also parents have access to their children in case of separation or divorce. By having access to their children, we mediate cases and provide all the forms of services to ensure that families are at peace and then children are protected at all forms of abuse.
Thank you very much, Madam. Very insightful details has been said here concerning about your work. Like you said, today is another day as far as the Girls' Day, International Girls' Day is concerned. What will be your final message to the organizers, to the Child Fund and its implementing partners for organizing such a very important day?
Thank you very much. Child Fund have been our long-standing partner. They have been championing child protection and prioritizing child protection interventions area. We are very grateful. They have contributed a lot in the child protection sector to ensure that children are protected. We remain committed as partners, and I still continue to encourage them to continue their partnership with us to ensure that children are protected. We are a long-standing partner. It's a partner that is growing from strength to strength. Special thanks to Child Fund, the Foni Dinding Federation, Sama Cairo, and every other partner or stakeholder that have, in one way or the other, contributed to the success of this day, today, and beyond.
Thank you very much, Julia. Thank you so much. Viewers, you reminded you're watching Dalaso TV. And that was Ule Jallow from the Ministry of Gender, and we are so very much grateful to witness this important day. Next we have Kadi Koma, right? Hey, Binta Koma. Binta, welcome to Dalaso TV. Today is your day, International Children's Day of Girls Child. What's impression witnessing such a very special day?
It's a very great honor as a girl child. There is a day that is specifically set up for us to celebrate our rights, not only our rights but our achievements as well. So we are very grateful and thankful that this day is celebrated. And witnessing such occasion, it's very rememberable because it is going to last forever. Coming and standing in front of young girls, them knowing their achievements and their rights is something that is really great. And as I always say, girls are leaders, they are thinkers, they are innovators. I believe in girl power, and I am 100% sure women and girls are going to make it. The future is bright, and it's bright for us.
Yes, you are among the few who are selected to come and witness or be part of this celebration, representing Sama Cairo Federation. Tell us how special is this for you to be among the few to be selected to represent Sama Cairo Federation on the Child Fund the Gambia?
Yeah, I am not only here as myself, I am here representing all the girls around the globe that don't have the opportunity of events. So I, for one, wherever I go, I make sure girls are being considered. Girls are put first. That is anywhere that I go. So being here, it's very special to me because I delivered a speech, and in my speech it's like I am a voice for every young girl that is here and that is not here. I am representing all the girls in the globe. That is what I love doing, and that is what is special. Being here and amplifying a lot of young voices, a lot of young girls. I am so proud of myself that I am here, representing millions of girls, thousands of girls in my community, in my country, and the world at large.
Tell us, how important is this day? And, as an advocate, a young advocate for that matter, what message will you be sending to your fellow girls out there, ensuring that, knowing that, girls' empowerment is something that you are in for and is something that you will continue to advocate for?
So the message I would send for the young girls out there is, let them remember they are powerful, they are brave, and they can change the world. There is nothing that they cannot do. With or without empowerment, let them believe in themselves and know that they will surely reach there. The sky is not the limit. And to every girl child, we will even go beyond the skies if we need to. Let us just believe in ourselves, believe in our potentials, and know that we can do it. Girls are the future. They are strong, they are bold, they are confident, and surely we will reach there when it's not even one day, it's starting, because girls are dominating, definitely dominating, and inshallah, girls are going to be, that beautiful icon that anywhere we stand, the whole world is going to know that a woman is speaking, a girl is speaking. So the message is, believe in yourself, believe in your potentials, your future is bright and you can do it.
Thank you very much, Kadi. All right, thank you very much. That was Kadi Koma, Binta Koma, rather, representing Sama Cairo Federation. And next, we will have Famara Dabo, Programs Director at the Child Fund, the Gambia. Talk to us. Yes, thank you very much, Mr. Dabo. It's a pleasure to have you once again on Dalaso TV. Today is international, the commemoration of International Days of Girl Child 2025. Child Fund and its implementing partners commemorating this very special and important day. Talk to us, how important
And before I respond to your question, I want to really appreciate your contribution to the development of children in the Gambia. We are here today commemorating this very important day, but without your presence, perhaps those who are not here will not know what transpired. So the fact that you join us in celebrating this very important day is showing us that you are not only out there for any other thing, but you also want to contribute to national development. So I want to really recognize that. Coming back to the day, if you look at Child Fund, we exist because there is a convention that protects and promotes the rights and welfare of children. That's the UN Convention on the Rights of the Child. But also we have the African Charter on the Rights and Welfare of the Child. Why were all these charters crafted? We know there is universal human rights, but these specific conventions were crafted because we believe that children have special needs and they need special attention. So as a result of that, these special conventions are crafted to give us more specific attention to children. But then our girl child is also part of that children cohort. But why are we now looking at specific day for a girl child? Because we know within that whole group of children, we have these girls who are also having special needs that needs to be looked at. And having a day like this is more or less reminding us us stakeholders to understand that yes, we are in this to protect and promote the rights and welfare of every child, but we should know that the girl child have a special need that we need to really look into. And then we know in our society how our young girls are more vulnerable to all kinds of abuse and exploitation. When you look at all the protection issues we are talking about in the country, ranging from child marriage, yes, we have boys getting married at early age, but we all know that the data before us have really inform us that the girl child is the one that is suffering more when it comes to girl marriage. When it comes to teenage pregnancy, it's our girl child that's suffering more. If it comes to even school dropout, that it used to be our girls who are even suffering more, because even you go to some communities, they believe that a girl child should not go to very high level in terms of her education. So there are a lot of all sort of things that are affecting the growth and development of our children, especially the young girl. And that's why days like these are identified. And Child Fund, as a global movement that is ensuring that every child, irrespective of your gender, is able to thrive through his or her life journeys, we want to be part of this very important celebration.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Dabo. That was very insightful in regards to the importance of this day. We've also want you to talk to us about the theme of the day, the girl I am, the change I leads, girls on the front line. Why this theme?
Yeah, because it's trying to show the empowerment of a young girl. The girl I am. So it's trying to show that I'm a girl and the girl I am, and then also leading in the front line. So I'll just use this to connect to what Child Fund is currently doing with UNICEF in CRR North. We just last week, I was there to launch an initiative we call Changemakers Clubs. What we try to do is to go into 20 schools to identify young children, but more focus on girls, to see how do we make them realize that yes, they are a girl child. Number one, you don't have to feel shy that you are a girl. You don't have to feel shy that you are a child. If I belong to a particular tribe, I should be proud that I'm part of that tribe. If you are a Gambian, you should be proud that you are a Gambian. So if I am a girl child, I should be proud that I'm a girl child. That is the beginning. So if they realize that, then when you realize yourself, that's the time you'll be able to speak about what you are feeling. And that is what we have launched in CRR North. We are trying to see how do we form these children into clubs, and then they will now be taking the lead in the discussions about issues that affect them. And that is what the theme is about. We are celebrating these girls, but we want them to, one, realize themselves, but they should take the lead in the discussions. They should not be by the side. You are seeing most of the poems, in fact, 100% of the poems read here are read by girls. So we want them to feel part of and even lead some of the conversations that are happening even at the community level, at regional level, and at national level. And that's why the team is crafted, so that one they know we are girl child and we are human beings, and then they talk about the issues that affect them. So it will be easier and be more touching if a girl should talk about the effects of girl marriage, early marriage on her, than if I go there and start talking about effects of girl marriage. I may not feel it the way that young girl feel it. So that's why just in connection to the theme and also in connection to the celebration, I'm bringing in this Changemakers project that we just launched. And you will see in the coming months what we will be doing in relation to the theme of this year's celebration in CRR North as a pilot.
Well, that's so great. Thank you very much, Mr. Dabo. What will be your final message to your implementing partners, Sama Cairo, Dinding Urua, and Fonyi Dinding, and your final message to the entire Gambians out there, and most especially the children's?
Yeah, thank you very much. I want to appreciate the relationship we have with Sama Cairo, Fonyi Dinding, and Dinding over the past almost 4 decades. Since Child Fund started operations in the Gambia in 1984, we started working through local partners. So that needs to be recognized. Our over 40 years of existence in the Gambia and all that we have registered cannot be without these local partners. They have indeed done very well. I want to thank them. And you can see here, even this event, even though funding is coming from Child Fund, but they are the ones who are implementing, organizing, facilitating everything. But I want to speak to Gambians, and I want to speak to my fellow citizens that when it comes to the work that we are doing for children, we are not doing it for any individual. It's a national issue. Because the girl that is protected today can be somebody in the future who can save our nation. The girl that we are talking about today can be that girl who will bring the change that we are talking about in this country. So it's everybody's responsibility to make sure we all play our parts, from government, ensuring that the policies that they are putting in place are not just policies, but they are also implemented, so that the good things that we want to see for our young girls is also put into action. To other NGOs, our sister organizations, translating what we have on paper into action is what is going to bring the change that we want. To our community people, let us not look at these girls as by the way people. Let us see them as part and parcel of society. Let us listen to them. And let us not only listen to them, but let us make use of what they are sharing with us. It's one thing to listen to what they are talking about, but how well are we going, or how far are we going in making use of what they are sharing with us? So I want to challenge myself and challenge everybody to listen to our girls, to not only listen to them, but try to understand what they are saying, but not only understand what they are saying, but try to see how do we put those things into action so that we can create that enabling environment for the growth, survival, and development of our young girls. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Rao.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Thank you.